On this episode of Shawnee G ADH Computer Repair, I show you how to convert an automotive radiator fan to run on a PC power supply. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I am going to show you how to convert a 80-watt automotive radiator fan to run as a PC case fan or an exhaust fan using a PC power supply. So here's what you need. You need a PC power supply, you're going to need wire crimpers, you're going to need some electrical tape, and you're going to need a radiator fan. Now, this fan I got on Amazon for $19. And for cooling a computer down, you don't need a really expensive fan. Now, if you have a server room, you're going to have an exhaust fan on the building itself. But for home use, this will work just fine. So, I got this on Amazon for $19. I will post the link to this fan. So I'm going to open it up and you'll see what it looks like. This is what the fan looks like. This is a radiator fan. Yes, it's going to be big. And there's two wires here. Just so you know. You have a ground and you have a 12 volt. Yes, the wire on the fan is blue for the 12 volt, and the ground is obviously a ground. So what you want to do is take one of these Molex to SATA adapter, and what you want to do is you want to cut the SATA end off, but leave a little bit of wire just in case you want to reuse the SATA end on something else. So I'm going to put the fan up here, and this is what I am talking about. So what you do is you take this. There you go. So I left about half the wire on that end. So now what you want to do is you want to take and strip the end off, the 12 volt side, and the ground next to it. So now you have these to make sure it's going to work properly. So now what you want to do on the fan, and on the back here it says 12 volt 80 watt. So basically what's going to happen is on this power supply, this is 100 and something watt, it's going to take 80 of it to power this, is basically what's going to happen. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take these wires and I'm going to cut the ends off them because I am not using this fan for automotive use. If it was for automotive use, you would want to keep those on there. Alright, so I'm going to pull the protective coating off. If this was going into a car, you want to leave this. This is heat shrink. This protects the wires. So now what I want to do is strip the wire back. And it's going to be a little more difficult because the wire is thicker. There we go. Okay, so now that I have the wire stripped on the fan, this is what you want to do. You want to take this and you want to go take the 12 volt to the 12 volt, it's going to take a little bit to wrap it around the wire. Take the ground and wrap it around the ground, obviously. Now what you want to do is take your electrical tape and tape the wires up. Make sure nothing touches, otherwise you could possibly damage your working area, if you know what I mean. A little more tape. There we go. So now what I do is I take the electrical tape and I go around everything just to make sure it's secure. Pull the electrical tape off. Take a Molex connection. Yes, I'm using the power supply for my 1-up arcade that I'm going to put in my 1-up arcade. So I'm going to take the end and I'm going to put it in here. And you can hear it running. So when the computer shuts off, so I'm going to cut the power to the power supply. There you go. There you have it. You have a computer case fan out of a automotive radiator fan. So anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.